coming up.
We've just got to keep moving.
It's 24-hour lockdown for the losers. While the remaining contestants spend quality time
He's an Olympic coach. He knows how to train winners.
with a special guest trainer
He's also my dad.
before a shocking weigh-in.
How do you feel?
Disgusted, Hayley.
Leaves everyone speechless.
Hey.
What's gone on? We're missing two. What's happened? Casey and Lydia are missing. Straight away, I think, OK, what's gone on now? Where could they be?
Yeah, look, we had a challenge yesterday. We were paired up in 3 teams of 2. Me and Michelle were first.
Well done.
How did that happen?
I don't know, it just happened.
Our first win at Can't Biggest Loser. Wow. Well done, Michelle and Alex win. Well done. Great job. Well done, you guys.
What did the two of you do to pull this off?
What do we do? I
You
mean,
sound surprised.
I am.
what we did, we just got the 6 tubes and I said to Michelle, I'll just do my butcher's knots.
That looks awesome.
You know how I tie up a roast? And it worked.
Oh, it's over roast.
So all those years working as a butcher, mate, won you
Are
something.
you kidding me?
We got a kilo advantage on our weigh-in.
Each.
Yeah.
That's a big bonus at this
Very
point.
big, very big bonus. Casey and Lydia finished last. And for finishing last, they're in lockdown till weigh-in, in their bedroom with only 1 spin bike. No trainers, no nothing for them.
This is a massive disadvantage. They miss out on last chance training. They're going to have to really come up with some very clever ideas about how to train on the size of a postage stamp.
That's the only disadvantage they've got.
That's a disadvantage they've got, yeah.
Well, today I have a surprise for you. So all 4 of you will be coming with me. We have some secret business. Come with me, guys.
Morning, morning, morning. Hi. How you going, guys? Come on in. Being away from Camp Biggest Loser was like a punishment to me. I can't wait to get stuck back into the action with my new team. Now, it's that time of the week already. Last chance training. This week has just flown. And I'm so proud of the efforts that you've all put in. It's blown me away. Shane, Lisa, Hamish, you've just been an absolute powerhouse since day one. You've seen a focus and a strength in you that I've never seen before. Ryan, I still need to see more. You've got to start believing you're a winner. And when it counts, that's when you've got to prove it. Not with words, with actions. It's time to train. In just 1 day's time, my team will have their last chance to earn their way back into this competition at Camp Biggest Loser. It's time for them to prove they've got what it takes. It's fight night from here on in.
So you guys are in bedroom lockdown.
Yep.
Throughout the whole competition, the contestants will hit major milestones where it can be a real turning point for them. Makeover is one of them. It can set them off onto a path of, yeah, let's go for it, or it can put them on a path of, I want out of here. I just need to know that these girls are in a good place mentally so that they can use this to their advantage.
We've just got to keep moving.
Yeah.
And for us, it keeps us out of the fridge. Keeps us out of the cool room.
Makeover was a massive goal for a lot of people, and I think once they got there, it was hard to know where to go. But the reality is I didn't work out enough this week, and I ate too much food.
That's been the hardest thing for us, is just how we're feeling ourselves.
At first I went, oh no, this is a bad thing. And now, thinking it through, I actually think you girls have got an advantage. All you have to think about right now is training, eating and sleeping. That's all you've got to worry about. Instead of having a 1 last chance training session, you can have like several last chance training sessions, probably more than the rest of them.
Yeah.
So good luck.
Okay.
Bye.
See you tomorrow morning.
See you in Wayne.
Today, we're in my turf. We're going old school. Hardcore fight gym. All right, we're away, team. Good, Brandy, know what to do. A gym like this is not for training. A gym like this is for developing warriors. the characteristics that my contestants need to fight their way back into the competition. They push it, punch it, punch it. Ryan, that's 20 seconds into it. It's not enough. If you want to fight your way back into the competition, I need more proper punches. These are punches. Go back to where you were. Punching up. Ryan's the biggest contestant in Biggest Loser history across the world. Don't hold it. Punch it. Punch it. Life for a man the size of Ryan really is no life at all. Time, Brendan. Very good, guys. Change it over. Go, go, go. Come on, we're starting to lose that fire. Within a couple of minutes, Ryan was bent over the bucket, spewing up again.
At that point, I was disappointed in myself for being sick, and I was thinking of myself as a failure.
Okay, change. 5 seconds. 1 complete lap to go. Fire up. Ryan's life depends on what happens here at Camp Biggest Loser the next week. He's 29 years of age. He came to us at 241 kilos. And over the last week, he's managed to get himself just under 200. There's nothing wrong with you. This is not good enough to fight your way back into the house. This is exactly back to where we were on day 1. Well, what are you doing here?
I felt sick, and then I got angry at myself, so I went and tried to calm myself
You
down.
felt sick, so you got angry at yourself. How does that help anything? How far's your head come since day 1, Ryan?
Obviously nowhere.
This is your last chance to get in here. Last chance to win your way back into the house. I mean, how much do you want to get back in, honestly? Since you've been here, you just haven't given it everything. Your weight's fluctuated up and down. You've done good on the outside for a while, then you put on 10 kilos again on the outside. If you really wanted to change your life at 242 kilos in 10 weeks, you should have probably lost more than 40-odd kilos. This is my last week with you, Rise. You came back here with no regrets, and here we are again. What's going to change? If you really wanted to change your life at 242 kilos in 10 weeks, you should have probably lost more than 40-odd kilos. If I don't get you back into Camp Biggest Loser, how are you going to change your life? This is his last chance. Ryan's life depends on what happens here at Camp Biggest Loser the next week. Right, lift your head up. Lift your head up. Stop. Hey, right. Lift your head up. Open your eyes. Stop. What? Stop. All right, we can talk about this later. Right now, I need you training. Get back in there and use these tears and this emotion to fire you up like I've never seen. Go. Now. No more wallowing. Go. Fire up. I don't care if you're crying while you're punching the bag, but rip him like we've never seen. Ryan is testing every fibre of my patience, but he's still just under 200 kilos. I cannot afford to give up on him. Say I'm not a failure.
Not a failure.
Say I'm not a failure.
Not a failure.
From here on in, I'm going to focus on positives.
I'm going to focus on the positives.
I'm not going to beat myself up anymore.
I'm not going to beat myself up.
I deserve a change.
I deserve a change.
I'm not a failure.
I'm not a failure.
No, I don't believe you. I'm not a failure.
I'm not a failure!
Well, don't let yourself down and get into it. That's better. Let's go.
At the moment, I'm still around 200 kilos, and if I don't make changes now, I'm just going to go back to the way I was, and that pine box is going to be waiting for me in a couple of years.
This bloke, you know, he's throwing poor young Tiff around. I'm thinking, who is this bully? And I knew we were in for a beating.
There's nothing better than seeing a woman throwing a guy on the ground and having a great sparring session. It was fantastic.
Contestants, I would like to introduce you to Martin Hall. He's an Olympic coach. He knows how to train winners. He's also my dad. Okay. He's taught me everything I know, okay? He has trained Olympians to gold, and I want you to take what he says seriously. This is my gift to you.
He's a 7th Dan black belt, and he's here not to train the contestants' bodies, but to train their minds.
Okay, let's start this way. We need to figure out what intensity we're going to go to. Tiffany mentioned I was an Olympic coach. When we heard we were in the Olympics 7 years before 2000, I pulled all the club members in and we went to level 10. We went crazy training.
This is the one thing I really needed this week. I haven't been working my hardest in the gym and my diet has been terrible.
Why are you so upset? Did something happen? haven't been feeling tired at all. Have you binged yesterday? Michelle's showing signs of serious binge eating disorder. Emotional hunger is so difficult, but Michelle has to realise it for what it is. And instead of taking her emotions out on food, she has to take it out in the dojo.
Who here is going to be the winner of The Biggest Loser? The person who hit number 10, good girl.
Good, Michelle.
You have to maintain level 10 above everyone else's 9. You have to maintain your 9 above everyone else's 8. And anyone here that drops under 8 shouldn't be in the room.
This is exactly what we need after Michelle's terrible week and the binging. It couldn't have come at a better time.
Level 10, push!
20 seconds,
push.
go!
Margie, fantastic!
I'm feeling like probably the best I've felt since I arrived here at Camp Biggest Loser. I'm feeling very determined and happy.
Margie, awesome still. Graham, fantastic, come on, let's do it.
I know that he can take the contestants to a new level, get them thinking like winners.
All right, so I brought a little momentum for us. We're going to do a board break in a minute. Board break is about smashing through barriers. You need to be focused. You need to be committed. Now, let's go down into closed position. Go down to here.
When you break down.
When we break down, and let's go back in our memory, shut your eyes. There's usually a predominant thing that stops you and blocks you. The one fear that shows up. Margie, what's that one thing that was stopping you?
Failure.
Fear of failure or people saying you're a loser?
I think a bit of both, but more the fear of failure. If you know, I realised what I'd become, then that meant I'd failed.
Graham, what stops you in the past?
Embarrassing myself, laziness, tiredness.
Michelle, what was stopping you?
Fear of not becoming or getting what I want out of life.
Like what?
You know, I want my own family, I want something to do with music.
You want to sing? You want to have the confidence to sing, honey?
Mm-hmm.
Alex. My big problem was that I just like food too much. All right, grab your boards and write the barrier on it. Write the thing that you want to break through. Fear of not having what I want. I don't get what I want. I deserve it, or I don't deserve it, and I fear I'll never have it. You've got to work towards it. If being successful was easy, everyone would be successful. It's about your training.
For me, it was fear of failure and the fear of not living, because I certainly wasn't living. Everyone around me was having the best time and I was just having the worst, and it was a really bad feeling.
Margie, come up with me, your first board break.
Oh my goodness.
You're gonna hit it right in the middle and you're gonna break through the barrier, because you are better than what you think you are, okay? Go! Ah! Ah! Straight through, go!
Ah, yeah!
Well done. Hold that over there. Who's next? Come on, let's do it.
Alex.
Is that you, Alex? Yeah. Yeah? Break through the barrier. Ah! Ah! Go through. Ah!
Alex!
Hold that. Next.
Graham.
Graham is...
Yeah.
Right, I think.
Graham, I've never seen you angry.
You need to step up now. Okay, fighting form, go. Ah! Right through!
Ah! Whoa, Graham! Where did that come from?
You know what that is? That shows you who you really are. Good job. All right, last one. Not getting what I deserve. Where's my singer? Come over. You deserve more. Have you got the ability to do more?
Yes, I do.
You have. Go!
Ah! Wow!
I want to be here more than anything, especially, you know, having the binge. It just proves that I'm not ready to go home, and, you know, that I just have to try and get my head back into the right space and just push on with it.
Give us a quick hug. Quick hug. All right, well done today. And remember, you've got to work as a group as well. Love each other. Show the love, OK?
Yep,
All right, well done.
Thank you.
Well done, Tiffany. I love you. It
was a really, really good, hard workout, and that's what we need, you know? I mean, we're not here to muck around.
Guys,
Me and Michelle, we won the challenge. We've got a kilo advantage. It's a massive help to us, but we've still got to work hard because you never know, we still might fall under that yellow line.
So we're walking into weigh-in today. You know, you always try and feel confident about weigh-in, but I think this weigh-in we all feel like we're going home.
Welcome to weigh-in.
Thank you. Thank you.
I want you all to take a moment to look up at the pictures of yourselves on the wall.
I just can't look at it. I was that low in myself and I was embarrassed in myself, and at the moment I'm on a high, so I never want to go back to that. ever again.
I think I've come a long way from that photo. I am a lot more happier and I talk a lot more, I smile a lot more. Yeah, I'm definitely liking the new Michelle.
Your transformations so far are unbelievable. In 9 weeks, you've all shed an incredible amount of weight. And after makeover, you all have new looks to match the new you. On the catwalk, you all took everyone's breath away. You've all blossomed, and it's so good to see. However, while makeover might be a milestone in your Biggest Loser journey, weigh-in is where it really counts. Michelle and Alex won the challenge, and as a result, they both won a 1 kilogram weight advantage for this weigh-in.
I just hope that that's enough to keep us above the yellow line. I haven't done too well in regards to my diet and exercise, and it really scares me to think about weigh-in.
Lydia and Casey, for coming last, you've both been in bedroom lockdown with only one spin bike to train on between you. Are you worried that your bedroom lockdown could play a part in today's weigh-in?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Having makeover, bedroom lockdown, a few other things, they've probably impacted on my training and just sort of the flow of my training this week, I guess.
Well, guys, the glitz and the glamour of makeover is over. It's now D-Day. Contestants, it's time to weigh in. The first person to weigh in will be Graham. Come on up.
It has been a tough week because we haven't put 100% in. We have had a day off for makeover, but that's no excuse. My heart's in the right place in my mind at the moment, so fingers crossed it will show on the scales.
Graham, last week you weighed 157.1 kilos. Your current weight is? 155.9 kilos. That's a loss of 1.2 kilos. And Graham, that gives you a total weight loss percentage of 0.76%. Graham, 1.2 kilos. How do you feel?
Disgusted, Hayley. I was devastated. That's the lowest weight I've lost, and I'm the biggest contestant still in the house, so that should not happen because I've got to lose a lot more weight than everyone else.
Graham, why do you feel disgusted?
It's been a short week, but I thought, I'd at least try to get 5 kilos. I'll put the work in, but obviously I haven't put enough.
Commando, what do you have to say?
The thing I'm taking away from what Graham is saying is the realisation he's accountable for his actions. And that's something that I've worked on with him for the past month. And what he's saying is exactly what I want to hear. End of story.
On a positive note, how did you find makeover?
It was the proudest day of my life because it showed how far I'd come. And standing in front of that mirror was the first time I've been happy in myself since I was a baby or a young kid. It was a great honour to see Mum and Dad with so much pride and with the words they said. I was so overwhelmed.
Well, Graham, you should be extremely proud of yourself and everything that you're achieving, not only physically. So, Graham, you went out for a night on the town, and I heard a rumour you got a little kiss. Is that right?
Yeah, I ran out on the town after makeover, and it was a great night. It's the first time I've ever been dancing sober, so I really enjoyed myself. And yeah, there was a couple ladies there, and I did have a bit of a kiss, so things are looking up for me.
And how was that, Graham? How was that?
It was great.
Well, best of luck for the rest of the weigh-in, Graham. You can step down.
Thanks, Hayley.
Okay, Alex, let's find out. Come on up.
My concern is that I don't lose any weight. Even though I've got a kilo advantage, it doesn't mean anything.
Alex, last week you weighed 115.8 kilos. Your current weight is 115.2 kilos. That's a loss of 600 grams, but with your 1 kilogram weight advantage, that brings it to 1.6 kilos, which gives you a total weight loss percentage of 1.38% and moves you into first place. Well done, Alex. Alex, 600 grams. What are you thinking?
It's always a loss, but yeah, it's not a great loss.
And what were you realistically hoping for this week?
Oh, realistically, I was hoping for at least 2.5, 3 kilo.
To only have pulled 0.6 of a kilo, that leaves me utterly speechless.
Yeah, I want to reach that goal that I promised myself, you know, of 80 kilos, and I will get there. But yeah, there's a good chance that I might fall again today. See how it goes.
Thanks, Alex. You can step down.
Thank you, Hayley. Oh, look, if I went below the yellow line, Brian would have my back. Everyone else, they wouldn't. They'd vote against me because I'm one of the top 3 competitors. And, you know, you've got to think with your head now.
2 of you have weighed in, and we've had 2 low numbers. Who's feeling nervous? Girls? The next person to weigh in will be Michelle. Michelle, how are you feeling?
I'm extremely nervous, Hayley.
Have you given 100% this week?
No, I haven't, Hayley, and that's, yeah, it's killing me inside.
OK, Michelle, let's find out, and come on up.
You know, once we saw Graham's result, I was really shocked. He worked a lot harder than me this week, and just to think what my result would be is just, yeah, scaring me.
Last week you weighed 80.2 kilos. Your current weight is... Michelle, last week you weighed 80.2 kilos. Your current weight is... 81.1 kilos. That's a gain of 900 grams, but with your 1 kilogram weight advantage, that brings it back to 100 grams, which gives you a total weight loss of 0.12%. And Michelle, this puts you into 3rd place. How did you know?
Because when I ate this week, I just ate more, I just binged, and I didn't know how to stop.
Don't let 30 kilos of weight loss be ruined by 100 grams.
And realistically, Tiff, this happens on the outside every day, doesn't it? You put on 900 grams.
You can have a bad day, and you can have a bad day at Camp Biggest Loser. You're going to have ups and downs, and it's the downs that give you the incentive to move forward and teach you what you need to learn in looking forward to the future.
You learnt something. It's not the end of your journey.
It's really hard to see Michelle so upset, but changing a lifetime of bad habits is never easy, and I'm so proud of how far she's come.
Michelle, you've got the best people in the business here looking after you. You'll be fine. The next person to weigh in will be Margie. Margie, you look scared to weigh in.
Very scared. I'm so nervous. I thought I was nervous last week. That's nothing compared to today.
Do you think you've done enough?
Exercise-wise, I think I've definitely upped the ante. Michelle and I sat down the other day and had a discussion about my food. I do believe that I've kind of pulled back on that as well. But everyone else, they've been working hard as well. So, you know, I suppose at the end of the day, the scales will speak for themselves.
Well, Margie, it's time to find out. Come on up.
At this stage, everyone's pulling a small number, and I'm thinking any person standing here on this platform could be under that yellow line today. Anyone.
Margie, last week you weighed 115.2 kilos. 111.4 kilos. That's a loss of 3.8 kilos. And Margie, that gives you a total weight loss percentage of 3.3% and well and truly puts you into first place. Well done.
Thank you very much, Hayley, for shaking.
You must be ecstatic and relieved.
I'm, without any disrespect to the other fellow contestants, I am extremely relieved for myself.
You said you upped the ante this week. Why this week?
The makeover was pretty much a turning point for me. Well, yeah. I stood in front of the mirror, and for the first time in a long time, I was happy with what I saw. And it was to a point where I actually felt guilty because I wanted to look at myself a lot more, you know, as opposed to not wanting to look at myself. This is ridiculous. Normally, with my haircuts, it's short because I can't bring myself to look in the mirror. I'm here for the right reasons, and all those little bits and pieces I was worried about and trying to control, they amount to nothing.
Well, Margie, I'm so happy for you and so proud of you. You can step down.
Thanks, Els. Cheers. Being a teenager, straight through to my mid-20s, I was a very competitive sportswoman. And I really do feel like that old Marg's coming back. In fact, she's here already. I'm just waiting for my body to become even lighter because I know if I can do what I've done now at this size, imagine what I'll do at the house when I'm smaller.
Well, Casey, to beat Michelle and stay above the yellow line, you need to lose at least 200 grams. Good luck, Casey. Come on up.
Now, you kind of think 200 grams, that's easy, but this week, with looking at the numbers, I don't think it is so easy.
Casey, last week you weighed 97.7 kilos. Your current weight is... ...97 kilos. That's a loss of 700 grams and gives you a total weight loss percentage of 0.72%. And Casey, that puts you in 4th place. Unfortunately, Michelle, this does mean that you have fallen below the yellow line and you will be facing elimination. Thinking back over your week, have you done everything you could have?
Oh, definitely not. I just lost motivation for a day. I got to see my family and then just realisation.
And what was that realisation when you saw your family?
You know, you have to come back here and put your joggers back on, and so, you know, it was a bit of a flat day.
Did you feel like you just wanted to go home with them?
Yeah, definitely. Felt like wish they would put me in their suitcase and take me home, but they made it very clear that they wanted me to be here for as long as I can. So having that training session with the trainers, that really just drove, you know, home just how much I wanted to be here.
Good luck for the rest of the way, and you can step down.
Thank you.
Lydia, to beat Casey and stay above the yellow line and safe from elimination, you need to lose at least 800 grams. Right, Lydia, it's time to see how you've done. Come on up.
Because I knew that I was, you know, last to weigh in, I knew that it was either going to be good or bad. There was no middle ground, and I didn't feel like I had lost very much weight.
Lydia, last week you weighed 100.2 kilos. Your current weight is... Lydia, to beat Casey and stay above the yellow line and safe from elimination, you need to lose at least 800 grams. Your current weight is... 100.6 kilos. That's a gain of 400 grams and gives you a total percentage gain of 0.4%. And unfortunately, Lydia, this does put you below the yellow line and you will be facing elimination alongside Michelle.
So, Lids, I know you. I know how hard you train. So where do you think it's come unstuck for you this week?
Oh, food. I've definitely eaten more this week than I've eaten any other week in the house.
So what, as far as your nutrition, has been going on?
You know,
What's
this week...
happened?
Because Lisa's not here.
Because Lisa's not here.
And I don't feel like I have to be responsible to anybody.
What about being responsible to yourself? I guess with Lisa here, you girls were preparing your meals together, so you were accountable to each other for that.
Yeah.
So now when she's not here, you're preparing food alone, so no one else can see what's going on.
Yeah.
This is perfect. Why is it perfect, Lydia?
Because I know where it went wrong.
Where?
Because I don't take responsibility for myself. You know, really, it has nothing to do with Lisa.
There it is. You have the ability to respond any way you want. You can respond in a way that has you spiraling, or you can respond in a way that empowers you from this powerful lesson. This is not about being accountable to other people, not about being accountable to me, Lisa, Margie. It's such a good lesson, Lids. Honestly, it really is. It's a good lesson for all of us.
Well, Lydia, best of luck. You can step down.
Thank you.
You've gone from the high of makeover to probably the lowest of lows of this season. This weigh-in has been extremely tough, but for one person, it certainly has put them in the spotlight. Congratulations, Margie. For the 4th time, you are the biggest loser of the week. Well done.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, ladies.
Unfortunately, Lydia and Michelle, you'll both be facing elimination. After so many weeks in camp and so much hard work and discipline, sadly, one of you will be sent home. As always, for the rest of you, it will be an extremely emotional vote. Well, guys, you've got a tough decision to make. I'll see you all soon.
The things that you thought you could get away with this week, you just couldn't. You realise that you have to take responsibility for this, you know. No one around me made that happen. I let that happen all on my own.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Elimination. So far, there's been 8 emotional eliminations in this room. Very shortly, one of you will be leaving us. And it's the sad duty of these 4 people to have to make that decision. Who do you send home, Michelle or Lydia? Michelle, it's been an emotional week for you.
It's been a really emotional week, and you know, I struggled this week. You know, I binged, and it just terrifies me to think to go home and what am I going to be like on the outside.
How do you feel going up against Lydia?
I'm scared to go up against Lydia. You know, she's one of the strongest women here, and
I don't think she understands how much I admire her. When I'm in the gym and I know that she's coming up, I'm glad just because I know that I can push myself. She's an inspiration.
Lydia, how are you feeling about the possibility of going home?
It's very hard to see your weaknesses exposed in front of you and to learn from them and not just sweep them away. So at this point in the game, to have had all of these people, help you come this far, and then to face going home, you're just so frightened.
Margie, you lost a very close teammate last week. How do you feel about the possibility of losing Lydia?
I'm just devastated. I felt so bad when I lost Lisa last week, and the thought of losing Lids this week it saddens me. I don't know what to say.
And Graham, how hard is your decision going to be tonight?
Very hard, Hayley. I'm friends with both ladies over there, and it's a very tough decision for me to make.
Michelle, do you have one last plea to your fellow contestants and tell them why you think you shouldn't be voted out tonight?
I think I've still got a long way to go. It's been 10 weeks and I'm still struggling with my diet. It scares me that if I go home, I'll still be lost. I'm just too scared. I don't feel that I'm ready.
And Lydia, do you have one last plea why they shouldn't vote you out tonight?
I've never honestly in my life have worked at something so hard and felt good at it, felt like that I could do this and I was good at it and I was becoming the person that I wanted to be, and I don't know why I left this journey of self-discovery for such a long time.
I just hope that, you would grant me the honour of completing this journey with the rest of you.
Casey, Margie, Graham and Alex, it's now time for you to write the name down of the person that you'd like to see eliminated, either Lydia or Michelle. Please cast your votes. Lydia and Michelle, the person to receive 3 votes will be eliminated. If it comes to a hung vote, 2 votes apiece, the person with the lowest weight loss percentage will be eliminated. And unfortunately, Lydia, that person is you. Contestants, it's now time to reveal your votes. Casey, please reveal your vote.
Tonight's decision has been extremely difficult. At the start, I made a promise to one of them that I would never be able to write their name on the elimination card. So the person who I've had to vote for, I find so inspirational and such a big role model for me. So it has been an extremely hard decision, but tonight my vote goes to Lydia.
Lydia, that's 1 vote to you. Margie, please reveal your vote.
Here sits 2 very lovely women that I both really like. One in particular, I met right at the beginning and we formed a very good friendship and we work very well together as a team. The one that I'm voting for tonight has the ability to take out the Biggest Loser title. So with that in mind, Hales, tonight I vote for Michelle. I'm sorry, Michelle.
Michelle, that's now 1 vote to you. Lydia, you still have 1 vote. Graham, please reveal your vote.
Yeah, my vote tonight, Hayley, is very tough. I'm friends with both ladies sitting over there, and I've been kept in the game for this long. For one of the ladies has said she's had me back for 3 of those times. And it's It's just a very tough decision for me to make. But I voted Michelle.
Michelle, that's now 2 votes to you. Lydia, you're still on 1 vote. If you receive 1 more vote, it will come to a hung vote. Therefore, with the lowest weight loss percentage, it will be you that will be eliminated. Alex, you hold the deciding vote. Please reveal your vote. Lydia, if you receive 1 more vote, it will come to a hung vote. Therefore, with the lowest weight loss percentage, it will be you that will be eliminated. Alex, you hold the deciding vote. Please reveal your vote.
Michelle and Lydia, you're both tough competitors. But unfortunately, this is a game. It's telling me that I've got to vote strategically. Sorry, Lydia.
It's all right, Alex.
Lydia, that's now 2 votes for you. Unfortunately, you have been eliminated from the competition. Lydia, how are you feeling?
I cannot explain how everyone in this house has left me a better person and that everybody here has some part in that. You know, my life is better for having Margie in it. Without doubt. Without doubt. You no idea how happy it makes me to leave knowing that Margie is in the best place that Margie's been in this whole game.
I really don't know where to begin. I'm just gutted, absolutely gutted. She's just a very amazing woman, strong, very beautiful. You know, I only hope that, you know, she can see how beautiful she is, because we all know how beautiful she is. Before makeup, you were beautiful. You know, and I love it a bit.
Oh, stop it. Graham, how sad is it to see Lydia go?
Very sad, Hayley. She's been an inspiration for me from day one. Plus, I've got a soft spot for Lids as well, and she knows. I told her that the other day. She's everything what I want. I just hope on the outside I can find someone just as good as Lids.
You guys. Lydia, since day one, you've been a symbol of strength and determination. You've thrown everything into your weight loss and the results have been incredible. You are a true champion, a real competitor, and I'll miss you, but I'll see you at finale. I can't wait. Lydia, it's now time to say your goodbyes.
I am leaving this unrecognisable from the person that I used to be.
131.6 kilos.
I leave here a much more complete and much better version of myself. Today will only make me more determined.
Last 100 metres, you guys.
Hey, you're gonna have so much strength, mate. You just keep. Yep.
As hard as every day of this camp has been, I can only leave here a better person, and for that, you know, I am truly, truly thankful.
Listen, you can do this, you know. You don't even need me to tell you this. You broke my heart. See you later.
Lydia, Hang on.
Shannon.
You thought you were going home?
Yes.
Well, I've got news for you.
Right.
Come with me. Let's go.